+1 die roll. This is a pretty easy keep in my mind. Even though we don't get to land remand on 2, we do get to do things on 3 and cantrip into lands or whatever, so it's all good. We actually do want that first option this time. So he's ad nauseum? Oh. I have no idea what he is. Hopefully he's not something involving Leonin Arbiter, because that would not be fun for me. Though I don't know if he can beat the Baloth and Batterskull Plan post board if he is. Maybe he's fish. That would kind of make sense. Yeah, he's fish. I mean, yeah. I was gonna say, I guess I'd know once he makes his guy uncounterable, but I miss the old suspend pop-up. The exile window that's not just like whatever. I want to Serum Visions first, right? I think I want a Tribe Elder here then. Though, so I don't want to draw Valakut here, right? Let's think about this. I can... Huh. I think Tribe Eldering this turn makes the most sense for sure. And there's using Cryptic in a couple turns. If that's the case. Do I want to search? So I play a land, I go... I'm not going to get either of these cards if that's the case. Actually, so that's not the... You know what? What I want to do is go bottom, top, Flooded Grove, green, blue, red, Snapcaster using this, flashback, Serum Visions, try to find a Scapeshift. So I drew 2 ramp spells. So I want the... I don't care about this card. I want the Temple because I want to go search Elder Scryland next turn. Then I get to play a game of fighting over something with Remand or Cryptic and drawing cards and getting somewhere. So he doesn't have a Curse Catcher. It's good to know. Though he probably would have used it on the cantrip if he had it. Okay. so he's gonna play Sig. That's fine. $15. So he needs to have double Lord next turn to kill me, which is pretty unlikely. Want another island. I'm gonna activate Elder, get a forest, and get an island. I need remands and cryptics. So I'm guessing I want the Inferno Titan post board and the Angers. Just basically the same board plan as Pod. Board out remands because he has Vile and creatures. Maybe I want some kind of hard counter so I can protect against his, but I think it's unlikely. Maybe I want Batterskull. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. It's a little too slow in this format. Cool. Survived. Just double checking that I actually put that on the bottom. And yep, okay. Just checking. I have 8. So I'm just going to pass the turn. I'm going to just remand this on principle of getting to remand anything. Blue. Ooh, that is a nice draw. Well, Actually, looks like I may have loaded a slightly older list of this deck for this daily. Still has the Is It Charm instead of Electrolyze, which is a bit problematic right here. Blue, red. Yeah. Not really gonna remat anything anyways. I guess I could have Is It Charm down his master of whatever it is. I like Explore better than Repeal here, don't I? Because it's a cheaper cantrip. They're the same cost because of Aether Vial, actually, so I'd rather have Repeal. Though Explore does let me hit another land drop if I hit multiple lands. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna tap his guys here. He could draw. He could have Regery plus a. What is this hovering over? Good. If he has Regery plus another Merfolk, I could take some amount of damage. It's not even lethal. So yeah, better not to give him another chance to draw a counter. Especially because I know one of his cards in hand's a blank. I guess that's a bit of a help. That's also a bit of a help. So 3 land plays left remaining. That's enough. Uh, I'm going to repeal the Image Master. Okay. That's fine by me. So if I repeal this and leave up Is It Charm, that's my best line. There we go. So no matter what, I'm not taking lethal, even if he flashes in another Lord. Then I also, let's just double check my graveyard real fast. So I have 7 mountains left in my deck. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Sure, that's right. Now comes the question of whether I Izzet Charm here or not. So he has Mana Leak, that's bad. 6. I don't think I do. Well, these two are the bad ones, right? Izzet Charm sees more cards than Remand. And I'm just going to Cryptic Command him here on combat, I think. It's taking way too long to win this game. Took long enough. Thanks for showing up, Scapeshift. Yeah, none of these matter. Guess I'll take more lands out of my deck so I can't misclick. Uh, we'll play around Remand today. I guess I can play around Remand tapping that anyway, so whatever. Literally could not mess this up if I tried. Like it, actually, I can't even pay because I have an odd number of life, so I can't even accidentally pay lethal. You and you and you and you and you. Always yes. Always yes. Always yes. But no, not stop. Always yes. Stop auto yes. Stop auto yes. Yield until end of turn. Yield until end of turn. That's enough. Lucky me, I have more Inferno Titans, and this can bust, and this explosives to all board in. Remand seems straight up terrible. And let's take out an Explorer. Maybe a Scapeshift. I could just kill him with Inferno Titan every game. Now let's take out an Izzet Charm. The reason being that I am boarding in 3 cards that are not card parity. Yeah. Those are Serum Visions I'll keep. Now comes the question of whether I want to immediately Izzet Charm as 2-drop or whether I want to set up a Serum Visions. I think the answer is Serum Visions. I think there's a good enough chance that if I Visions, I'll be able to kill his 2-drop anyways. There we go. I don't want this Izzet Charm. I do want this Stomping Ground. Sequences, yeah. We're going to untap Stomping Ground. 2 damage to this creature. So we're actually in a bit of a creature control game here. Next turn we're going to search for an island after fetching an island. Is that correct? I don't actually know if that's correct. Silvergill, wow. Spreading Seas? We're going to search for an island after fetching a forest. Search for forest after fetching an island. Which one? Or search for a forest after fetching a forest is the other option. That makes my life easy. I will search for a forest after fetching a forest. Unless I get spell pierced. Let's not make the same mistake as we did against Jarvis. It's a bit awkward because now we do have to make a decision between casting Cryptic next turn and being able to cast Inferno with our cards in hand on turn 5. Rejury. Yep. Well, this is no longer a problem. Your turn, sir. Cryptic Command is a nice card. Is this whenever you cast? Yeah, it's whenever you cast on this guy, right? So it wants to trigger off every Merfolk spell, including Summon the School and whatever the untap your team one is, or whatever. It's like a 1 white at the end of your turn, untap all Merfolk you control or some nonsense. Gosh, he even fixed my mana for this Cryptic Command. How lucky. I'm not impressed. Uh, yeah, I do want to counter that. Mostly just because I want to counter something. And that counters a random card at the top of his deck. Not because it takes me out of Scapeshift range. Just because of that. Well, I don't actually think Scapeshift's going to matter this game. Uh, this one. So I can't get pushed out of that range. Good luck, have fun. I wanted it to be the biggest Inferno Titan ever on the stack. Uh, okay, it probably should be a little smaller than that. Man, your cards are exiled. Why would you put them there? It's kind of cute how this guy makes it so it's like one less land than they expect for lethal. Though to be fair, 6 lands is typically lethal with Scapeshift, but if they're at 20, it's not because you can't like with 6 lands you can usually search or Elder into Scapeshift and kill them. Master of Waves. Oh, that's what the other devotion is. Spreading Seas. Conveniently, this is also putting him to 18. We still have 6 mountains left in deck. Perfect. So I play that. And yep, just don't sacrifice the Valakut there because the other one's in my hand, and that was real easy.